The Great War, through a London child's eye.
December 1st, 1914. We received very exciting news in the post today. Father says he has been posted to France. The bad news is that he won't be home for Christmas. My pal Sydney was saying that his brother John, he's on the front line, has no chance of leave either. Christmas will certainly be a sorry affair without them. Sid had a day off, so to cheer ourselves up, we went to explore Regent's Park. I'm awfully glad we did, as I hadn't seen the massive Army Postal Service depot that sprung up. It's where they sort all of the posts for the troops, and it's certainly a sight.
Crikey! See, I told you it's a whopper. 5 acres big. Imagine how many millions of letters must be in there.
It's the biggest, shed that I have ever seen. It's bigger than the Crystal Palace, bigger than Buckingham Palace. I shall have to tell Father all about it in my next letter.
Finish his training finally? Maybe he'll see some action too now.
Maybe. We know he's in France, but not on the front line. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think that because he speaks French and German, he's probably translating things for the army. Maps and papers and such like. Mostly he asks me about school, and tells me to be brave, you know. He can't tell us much, and his letters get censored anyway. They're all covered in black ink.
Tell me about it. John was halfway through a very promising sounding joke, and bam, the punchline was just one big black line. Here, your mother, she's one of them censors, isn't she?
Yes, she's working every hour. Trouble is, she can't tell me anything either. I wish he wasn't quite so good at keeping secrets. So what else did John have to say?
Well, he's dead proud of me doing the telegrams. Told me he'd personally use his bayonet on the back of my collar if I dared join up. He knows what I'm like. I won't tell him I'm giving the Navy a try next. And you're not to breathe a word, okay? Says I'm to look after Ma, stay out of trouble and earn the best I can.
Cool. Does he tell you much about the action out there?
Nah, it's so funny. All he talks about is food. He says they're meant to get meat and veg every day, but sometimes it's so crummy. It's like chewing on the saddle of a seaside donkey. He was asking me to tell him what Ma's been cooking up.
Did she send the veal pie?
Yes, but it hadn't arrived. He said the thought of it was sending him into a trance. Said he kept seeing it dancing in front of his eyes. He's even asking to remind him about our school dinners. You know, they used to be the only decent scoff we got, with Ma working at all hours. And oh my goodness, they were the highlight of the day. Suet puddings, treacle puddings, toad in the hole, fish and potato pie, bean soup.
Bean soup? So what is it now?
Hey, that's my joke. Even a cup of cocoa and some bread and dripping would seem like a feast to him, I reckon.
The shops are so empty these days. Sometimes I feel like a bit of bread and dripping would be a feast to me too.
I don't like to tell him that none of us are filling our bellies quite so well now. He's got his plate full already. In other ways, I mean. Still, it will be better when Mother begins her new job. A few more coins in the kitty and all that.
Mrs. Parry, you mean she might not be our housekeeper anymore?
Oh, heck. Didn't you know? Have I taught you nothing about eavesdropping, Edward? I'm very disappointed in you, Squire.
Yes, I know. What was it you said? Adults always say such interesting things when they think children can't hear.
I suppose it will put you in a fix. But walk in her shoes, Ed, old man, she can get double the money at the factory, mate. They're needing more workers with the menfolk away. Paying top coin, I tell you. It's nothing personal.
I suppose not. Gosh, I hardly see you. And now Mrs. Parry off, Mother at work all hours?
You'll be lord of the manor.
And if you manage to join the Navy, you'll be the master of the 7 seas.
I think it's got a rather splendid ring to it, don't you? Toot toot, old boy.
The Great War, through a London child's eye. Supported by the National Lottery through the Heritage Lottery Fund.